What's up, beautiful people? How are you? Jamboni, saseni, bonjour, karibu ingie bonsoir, but it's not bonsoir yet. It's still bonjour, guys. I'm so excited to be back, guys. Thank you so much for you haven't liked yet. I was about to say thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for tuning in. There are so many out there, but you just chose to listen to me, guys. I don't take this for granted. Asanteni sani. Asanteni sani. Guys, okay, I'm so sorry. I think I'm so excited. You have to forgive me for today. I'm excited. It's pouring. I don't know, guys. We are having something new in town. On top of my other spices in the market, we managed to launch our onion powder. You can see. What I love about the onion powder is that its aroma is just wow. Guys, if you're one of those people who tear whenever you are cutting onions, then kuna dawa, there is something here. Give it a try. If you're in Germany, we are just shipping within Germany during the pandemic, and once the pandemic is gone, guys, we are going to go global, so stay tuned. And then we are having our fish spice. What I love about the fish spice, you can look at that label, guys, and then this is it. I love that. Guys, we're also having our coriander over here. I love these three so much, and the reason why I chose to bring them into the market alongside our other spices, stay tuned for my video about spices being herbs, medicine. Guys, spices are herbs and herbs are medicine. I hope you know this, and I believe you do. So stay tuned to know what spices we have and which spice you can use for what. Of course, for what meal, but also for your health, because we have spices that are just right for your body. Guys, stay tuned. That's our content for next time. And for this, I'm going to move out of the kitchen. I wanted to introduce my spices in the kitchen, and I'm going to sit down now that we can get into business. I'm having a very nice topic today, guys. Stay tuned. Don't walk away. Tukutane. Hello, beautiful people. How are you? Jamboni, saseni, bonsoir, guys. I'm so happy. Welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, I have so many new subscribers. Guys, I'm welcoming you on board. Thank you so much for just choosing. We have so many people out there who need subscribers, and you just thought today, yesterday, last week, last month, I can't count how many new people I have. You just thought, let me go subscribe to Leah's channel. Thank you so much. I'm welcoming you on board. On my channel, I motivate and I inspire. I also do a bit of food. I'm not so much into food because, guys, I'll tell you why. I do food myself, but I'm not the very best person to really like give details of how I do my food. Of course, I try. You can watch the video that I already uploaded before, but I'm not that very best person because, guys, my recipes are just new every day. And that's the reason why I'm not able to do a lot of food videos, but I love fashion. You can see. I hope you like what you see. This was, it was a fashion suit for my son, and actually both. Amani wore it, he's now almost 13, and Simon wore it, he's now almost 10, and it's been like 3 years, it's been just in the wardrobe, and I was like, I can't give it away. You know why? It has so much memory, so many memories, so many. I'm sorry, guys, you know the story, eh? So many memories, and I was like, I can't just let it, you know, like, and I cut it off, and I put on my t-shirt, and I love it. I'm loving it. I do fashion. I love fashion so much. And I try to make the best of everything. I use stuff that nobody could ever imagine could be like looking good. I take exactly that, bring it back to life. I take old stuff, bring it back to life, and just give it that look that anybody could look and say, I'm buying that. There is one jeans that just made me know that I'm doing the right thing. I took a jeans at Primark. I hope you guys know Primark. People in Europe, you know Primark. It's not the most expensive shop, but I like it so much, especially for my things, because I like no name, and I give that no name a name, which is Jumbo Swag. I made this jeans, put a bit of Africa attire, Africa cloth on it, like the Africa fabric. And after that, I got somebody who wanted to buy it for 105 euros. Actually, we had started from 120, went down to 105. And I thought, hey, a jeans that costed me so little, just with a bit of color from the African side, and then for so much. And I came to know fashion is just what you like, what you have, and how you display it. I know you are a fashionista watching this too. So, guys, that's not what we're talking about today. Let's get back lap, guys. Today I'm going to be speaking about the transformative power of gratitude, how gratitude can be so powerful. You know, I'll start with the current situation we're having right now. We're having the pandemic. It's really looking so gray. The tunnels are getting longer and longer. We don't know when we are going to see the next light. We don't know what's up for our businesses, what's up for our kids in school. And for us in the business, especially the gastronomy, we are really, really hit. And not only the gastronomy department, we have so many departments that are really hit by the pandemic. And we really don't know what to expect tomorrow. There is the fear of the unknown that has gotten into us and tried to manipulate us. That means in anything we do it fearfully. We do it not fully, just doing it for that particular time. And I thought, let me come back to that what we really neglect. Not that because we don't know about it, but it's because we tend sometimes to just forget about it. And we tend to forget about, not because we want to, but it's because we have so many dreams, especially me being a dream chaser. I have so many dreams. God in heaven, I know you're going to make it possible for me to be able to live these dreams. We have so many things that we want to acquire in life. We have dreams that need to manifest, and then we just tend to forget about this one thing, to be grateful of what we have. And I thought to myself, with gratitude, you'll be able to refocus. Really, once you're grateful, you're going to be able to refocus and see exactly what you have and not what you don't have. Because there is no way I can want something and expect to be happy with it if I'm not happy yet with what I have. It's just like, let me give a very simple example. Maybe you're a mom out there. For the mommies, you're blessed. For those who are not yet there, I pray for you that it will come to manifest, that you'll live to enjoy this, because it's something really, really nice. And let's assume you have a child and you're already wanting the second and the third, and yet with the first one, it's always beatings, yeah? Parenting is so hard for you, but you already think about the second and the third. There is no way you're going to parent that second and third better if you cannot deal with the one that you have right now. I don't know why I chose this example of parenting, but I would also put it like, if you cannot appreciate that person in your life right now, even your husband, maybe you're having hard times. I know it's not easy. Maybe I should even make a content about this, because I was married before, but I failed. I failed and my ex-husband failed. We failed to make that marriage work. And I know what it means. But if you have that man right now, and we know ourselves. There is nothing so good like when you know yourself. It's me. Me najijua, me I know. When things go haywire, I know, hey, that was my husband, I wasn't there. Kwanza, when I know it's him, my voice gets louder. When I know it was me, sometimes I also get louder, but I try to go undercover a bit because I feel guilty, and I thank God for this guilt, because it keeps me moving. It keeps me grounded, to know who I am. And you know very well who you are in your marriage. You know what problems you have and what role you play, because it takes two to tangle. It never takes one. If it's one, it will untangle, but with two, you get to knots before you get them out. Everything is so, and there is no way, if you know that in the current situation you are the problem, and expect to have a better relationship after you quit this man out of your life. Imagine, it's not possible. It's either you learn how to untangle these knots that you have right now with him, and then really know that it was not you who brought this to a hold, for you to believe that you can make the next marriage work. Sometimes we leave relationships, get into the next. Being the problem, we carry the problems again to the next relationship. How nice is it? Like me, I learned a lot of things. There is a book I read over and over again. I actually still have it here. If there's anybody out there who thinks would like to have this book, DM me, let's get in touch. The 5 languages of love. I never knew the language of my ex-husband. But that's not what I want to talk about today. But I'm trying to say you can. Anyway, let's finish this fast. The 5 languages of love. You need to know the love language of your husband. It's not the language that Luo, Kikuyu, Swahili, whatever it does. No, but the love language. There are people who like to be pampered. There are people who like to be treated. There are people who love presents. There are people who like to be boxed. No, I'm kidding. But the love language. And there is no way you can be the problem, move to the next, deal with what you have right now. Appreciate first what you have right now. Do your best with your current situation. When you do your best with what you have today, and it really doesn't work, you'll not have any guilt moving to the next, because you know you did your best, you gave your all, and the living God is watching. Guys, I want to speak about the power of gratitude. There are so many ways we can cultivate gratitude for it to just shine out, for it to just be expressed. And there is nothing so good like expressing gratitude. Guys, you can express it through journaling. Take a book, Write down, what are those things that just made you feel good today? You know, like I'm thankful when I go to my job, when I go to my office. My office is actually a kitchen, guys. It's a mobile kitchen. I do food. You can watch my previous videos. You might see some trucks over there. I'm in the food industry. I'm a food trucker. I love food. I eat and I sell, I cook. And there is nothing that really makes me feel good like when a client comes in and says, hey, I like your attire, or maybe to my worker and say, I love what you have on, and feel appreciated. I say thank you, but the moment they leave, I have that moment that I have meditation. Meditation is also a way of cultivating gratitude. Just sit down and meditate. What did I have today? What happened in my life that triggered some kind of positive vibes in me? Because we have moments that trigger those vibes, and you feel that was good. Meditate. Expression. When you express this gratitude, guys, there is no feeling so fulfilling like this. Oh, that was good. There is no feeling so fulfilling like this. For those who are religious, I am. Mommy taught me how to pray, and I know the importance of praying. I know the importance of being in accordance with God. I know the importance of having a relationship with Him. If you are religious, you can also pray. And this is also something that will help you cultivate gratitude, because through prayer, you get to live to the fullness of the Lord. And then you come to realize you have so much. Guys, we have so much. You know, the other day I was thinking to myself, God has blessed us with such a beautiful home. But there were times I lived in a very small room. I want to speak about my story to Germany, how I came, how God sent an angel who just helped me on the streets of Nairobi while I was selling socks on the streets of Tomboya. He paid my school at the Goethe Institute. He took over the charges at the au pair agency. He paid everything for me. And then I got my visa and he said, now your mom can pay your ticket. But he does not know what he did in my life. And I would like to speak about this maybe in my next video. And I know where I lived before I came to Germany. I know. I lived in a place where it was so muddy. When it rained, you had to have a plan B of how to get to the city, because then it meant you either take 2 pairs of shoes. That means you have your matope shoes, like the muddy shoes, the shoes that you walk through the mud, or wear paper bags on them, and then get to the street, and then get to the matatu, like to the car that will get you to the city. Or you come with those muddy shoes, leave them at the shop around there. We had a salon where, I thank God for them, we used to leave our shoes and pay 20 Kenya shillings a week then, I think. 20? Yeah. And then you leave your muddy shoes and take your nice shoes to city, come back, put on the muddy shoes and get back to your base. And I know what it means to me today when I walk on streets that have no mud. When I look at everything that I have today, guys, I always just feel like I have it all. And I told God, remind me every time of my past. Not because I want to cling to my past, but I like to remember that there is a time I had so little for me to be able to appreciate this much. Guys, and even anybody out there, it's not about having a home. A home is beautiful. A house, I mean. It's not, even that small apartment, even that small room, remind yourself of times that it was really, really bad for you. Times when you didn't even have that warm meal. I have it. I had it in my past. You need to listen to my next video. I think it will be the next, or maybe the next after the next. I'll see. I love to be led. Like now when I sat here, guys, if I may be very, very honest, I wanted to shoot how I came to Germany, how that guy helped me out of the streets without wanting anything from me, no money, nothing in return. Because, you know, we have people out there, when they help you, kwanza men, they'll want to kiss you everywhere. Whether they can kiss or not, they'll even eat you up if you're not careful. That guy took nothing from me. God just sent him, and I thank God for having realized that moment and taken that step. And that's why I am here today. Guys, remember those times when you really had little. Remember those times when you prayed God for a certain thing and He blessed you. Have you gone back to Him and said thank you? Is there that person who made an impact in your life, a positive impact? Can you call them? Can you text them? And if you cannot, can you meditate thankfully towards them? Because that's also very, very important. Guys, I believe if we were to be grateful for everything that we have, we will be able to achieve the next. But if we cannot be able to be grateful today, there is no way we are going to be happy with the next. And trust me, it's going to be like a tug of war. It's like pulling back and forth, because you already have that maybe which will make you satisfied, and yet you're looking for something out there that will never make you happy. You know, I was talking to my girl today, and I was telling her, I don't know. I think if I was to be asked today, I would not go for that big house. I would look for that nice apartment that is not so big. Of course, especially because we have boys, and you know, boys are very like, they move, they experiment stuff, they need some space. But I wouldn't want that, because I don't know how many times I visit all rooms in this house. Do I really need it? You know, and this is something that I think about a lot, and I tell God, I thank you for that, what I have today. And I want to believe you knew why you blessed me with this today. If there is anything you think you need tomorrow, look at what you have today. Try and see how you can work with that, what you have today. Is it making you happy? Then you can move to the next step. If not, try and watch and see what is the reason before you make the next step. Guys, it is a very, very important aspect to just express gratitude, to just be grateful to people around you, to the environment, and even to the living God who has made it possible for us to be here, for me to be able to speak, and for you to be able to even listen to me today. So, guys, if you want to listen to the audio, I also had this today on my podcast. You can tune in on Spotify, on anchor.fm, and listen to my message about the power of gratitude, or go to my website, layerspodcast.com, and you can have it on audio if you don't have that much time maybe to watch. But I think if you watch to hear, then you heard the message. But in case you want to share, you can share with somebody out there, maybe with the video through YouTube, or maybe even my podcast. I'll be very happy. Thank you for your support. I don't take anything for granted, guys. For the last 2-3 weeks, I've had so many new people subscribing to my channel, and it just gives me this feeling I'm doing the right thing, and I'm not gonna stop. I'm going to do my best to be consistent. This I promised every time, and I'm still going to promise one more time. And I know we are going to rock this thing together. Thank you so much, guys, and until then, bye bye.